Hello all. This is Tuesday. My hair, again, I washed it this morning, but I let it dry naturally. Well, I brushed it some, but mainly it's kind of faded as the day went on. But, oh my God. I don't know why my stomach feels, ugh. Almost like if I throw up, I'll feel better. Well, oh my God. It's like cool but hot. Like it's crazy weather. This little light came on my dash, and I thought it was for my, I thought it was for, I was like 26 miles over due for an oil change. So I was like, okay. There I go. Oh, sorry. And so I was like, okay, so let me take it for an oil change. Well, light didn't go off. And then I looked it up again. So that's what I thought it was. And nope. It has to do with the engine. So, tomorrow, I am taking it, tomorrow night after work, to the dealer, dropping it off, so they can look at it Thursday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I actually don't remember, like, even slightly waking up last night. I didn't fall asleep till somewhere around midnight, but I did not wake up until 7 a.m. I was like, wow. And, well, 6:57, so close enough. But I was like, wow. First time I'm yawning today. Oh my Lord. But I did notice when I talked to my boss for extended period of time, I start yawning. So, something to do with talking. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. But, oh my God. Today, this guy that I saw at the event Saturday, I don't know why. I just can't get him out of my head. Like, I almost felt like we had, like, a connection type thing, but I'm not sure. And, of course, I told you. We did some looking, and he's only been divorced. Well, I don't know that he's only been divorced, but the house was transferred from him and his now ex-wife, she went back to her maiden name, to just him in 2020. Well, the beginning, I want to say like March, April, around this time of year. So, I don't know. And maybe until the girl, his daughters, maybe he has been divorced for a while. I don't know. Excuse me. It's an older house. His family has lived in that area like since the early 1900s. Over 110 years or something like that. He actually did a documentary on his family because he does those, and he does photography, mostly professional, like headshots, commercial photography, real estate photography. So, yeah, I did some snooping. And I don't know why. I can't, like, I am seeing his face right now. Like, I don't know what it was about him. And the next day, actually, he was at something. And he was dressed in a suit. And, you know, pictures were posted. And he looked really good. And I really looked at his picture on his company website. And, oh my God, he has gorgeous eyes. And like I said, I don't know what it was about him, because other guys were like, hey, dancing around us and whatever. But he caught my eye. And he's the one, I mean, and like I said, maybe he doesn't want, or maybe he hasn't really dated much. I don't know. And, oh, Holland Aussie. Probably a regular Aussie. But, my daughter has a mini Australian Shepherd. And those look like regular size Australian Shepherds. So, but yeah, so, I really, like, last night, I just couldn't get him out of my head. So, has there ever been somebody? And I'm glad for this in a way, because I'm forgetting the other guy that's just, you know, breadcrumbing me, I believe. Great friends. He's been really a great friend. But I think he's also, I think genuinely, I'd say 90% of him, well, he's a gentleman through and through. And I think 90% of him is genuinely, like, helping, because I know he's helped other people, and even kids, like, donated so kids could do this and that, and very generous. So, but there's that 10% that I think is a little manipulative. And I really haven't thought about him since this guy. And I don't want to obsess over him, because if I go to the next event, which is April 13th, and he's not there, I'll be a little, you know, a little disappointed. So, and I have this guy who's writing to me on the dating site, and before I went to this event, I was like, you know, answering him here and there, and now he wanted to meet. And I said to him, oh, I'm having an issue with my car, and I really am trying to not drive it too much, but I have to go tonight to pick up some kind of yeast thing or something. I don't know. I want to make the sourdough bread that my cousin made, and she said that you have to start it a couple of days before. So I think I'm going to do it Thursday night and let it sit in the fridge until Saturday and then bake it. So I have to make it ahead of time. So, because tomorrow night I don't think it's happening, because I have to leave work, go about 20 minutes, a half hour south where the dealer is, and then drop off my car. Hopefully they're still there. I think they're there till 5, so I'm going to try to make it by 5. And then my son's going to pick me up, and we're going to drive up to my daughter's so I can get her car and then bring it back. But the only problem is I probably won't be able to bring it back to her until Saturday, because Friday I have the concert. And I didn't break that to her. She's like, when am I going to be getting my car back? And I'm like, well, they might give me a loaner Friday, but I can't drive up that Friday. So if her and her boyfriend come here, oh my gosh, dude, he whipped out of there from the other side of the street and almost went right into me. And I don't think he realized how fast he shot across. Or maybe he did and just, you know, misjudged the thing. But yeah, so I'm like, now I'm like, before I was like, oh yeah, you know, now I'm like, I'm picking on every single thing in his pictures, in his profile. And he has no kids, which I did not realize. Don't know if he's divorced or not. And I don't like never married, no kids. I don't know. And this guy has a picture. It's his very last picture. And I really didn't look at it closely. It's just like him, like... But then I'm looking, and there's piles of, like, a hard alcohol, a beer, like, bottle upside down, and then another, like, hard alcohol bottle. And I'm like, ugh. If he's a drinker, that's not for me. And there was another guy that wrote to me. One guy was 44. I'm like, oh no, too young for me. And that someone asked on the site. Like, she's gone 10 years younger and 5 years. She'll only go 10 years younger. That's the lowest she'll go. And she's 50. So that's, she's going to 40. And some 40-year-old guys haven't had kids yet. So, and some women, told you, 51 and 53, that one woman. So you're getting, you know, getting into that where he might want kids. And she'll only go 5 years older. See, I'm the other, opposite. Well, I shouldn't say that. I will only go 5 years younger because my sister's 7 years younger, and some of the guys she met, and then she kind of gives me a hard time when she's like, you? And I'm like, so 7 years to the day. We're born on the same day. And 7 years apart. So, I might have told you that already. But, so, I will only go 5 years younger. And I used to go 10 years older. Now that I'm 57, going to be 58, it's 7 years. Because I only want to go to 65. So, and when I get, although I know someone that met a guy and she just turned 60 and he's 73. And I would have never guessed he was 73. So it would have to depend on how he looks. Does he look? I mean, there's some guys 60 that look 70, 80. You know, and I'm like, oh, look way older for their age. So I just don't know. I don't know why I'm like slightly fixated on him. Like I said, it's a good thing because it's distracting me from the other. But I don't want to get obsessed and then get disappointed. You know, like if he is at the next one and he's kind of, you know, talking to someone else because it's a bowling thing and paired up with someone else. He kind of, though, was sitting at the table he went over and said goodnight to people. He went over, talked to people at times. But he was basically on the dance floor by himself. And, like, a lot of people seem to know him. But he was kind of on the dance floor by himself. The end of the night when we were checking tickets, he was sitting by himself at a table. So, I don't know what the deal, unless the people that he knew, like, that he was sitting at the table with left, I don't know. So, I don't know. So many unanswered questions. So many. So, I'm hoping there's a mini meetup, and he kind of goes. And today, somebody that, you know, liked my post about the meeting in person book club. This guy graduated from the high school I went to in 89. I graduated in 84. And I'm like, he's younger than me. Oh my God. He looks And I'm like, he's okay. He's not bad. But he looks older than me. So I'm just realizing that. Younger than me. And I thought he was older than, I'm like thinking older than me, but he's younger than me. So if I measure 84, that's 5. So he is 5 years younger than me. He could be 4. And maybe he recognized me from high school. I don't know. That has happened before. Okay, where go? Okay, dude, what are you doing? If he's going, I'm gonna go. Like, we're both going this way. And I know she got there about the same time I did. But if this guy was there first and he's going that way and I'm going that way, we might as well go, because there was no one to the left and there was no one behind her. So I don't know. It always confuses me about the 4-way stop. I like it when there's no one there and I don't have to guess or wonder. But to me, I always, whoever gets there first. Like, if she was there, stopped before me, I would have waited. But she got there around the same time I did. So, whatever. Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. It is 47, but the sun is really strong. Oh my God, I wonder why. Oh my God, I put it to heat, not cold. Oh my gosh, what is seriously wrong with me? So, yeah. And I haven't bowled in years. So I'm thinking I might go bowling before the bowling event if I can. But it's not that far away. It's like, let's see, 3 weeks away. So this week I have to pay for it. Oh my God. And it's, today's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm negative already in my checking account, but I have overdraft, thank God. But oh my God, I can't because I just paid too much on my credit cards. So I just adjusted my budget because I'm trying to be very aggressive, but I got too many things going on. I had the shower last weekend, the event. Sunday I went to my daughter's. I'm gonna probably need gas with going there, and then, although my daughter's car, but I told my son we'll use my Easy Pass and I'll put gas in his car. So since I don't have cash on, I'm going to have to put it on a card. So drive me nuts. So yeah. So I'm leaving myself short because of putting too much. So I cut it back. I can be more aggressive when the shower is over. I just can't. And I pray that this isn't out of pocket anything, because, and this is what I don't get. My credit score went down 40 points on the one, 38 on the other. And it says, see what's changed. This decreased, this decreased. My 3 credit cards, the major credit cards, were like almost cut in half. Like one is, I'm only using 50% of it. One is 56%, where I was using like, last time it was reported, I was using like 99 and 100%. And I'm like, how did it drop? So then it went up. Only it finally caught up and was it went up today, 28 points. And I'm like, you took 40 and 38 points away from me. And, the one only went up 14 and the other one 28. And I'm like, are you motherfucking kidding me? Like, seriously, like, I don't get this whole thing. And I really hope that they don't say, oh, this isn't covered under your warranty. Because I didn't go to them for the oil changes. And if they're like, oh, you didn't come to, I'll say, listen, I went to my mechanic And I just went, today I went to Jiffy Lube because I couldn't get into my mechanic because I was due. So, listen, I take care of my car. Get my oil changes when I need to. I should say like my grandma, Earl. My Earl changes. So, but I do say it weird. I think oil. No, I don't say oil. I have to get my oil changed. Instead of, my grandma says Earl, like Earl Grey. I say oil, Earl, or I don't know. Now I can't. I'm thinking about it too much. But gotta go home, take my dog for a walk. Then from there, I have to go to Whole Foods to return 2 things. Now, one is $20-something, and one is what was the other one? Oh, like 11. So that's nothing. So those will go back on my card, but it's something. So I won't be as negative in my checking account. Still won't be positive, but won't be as negative. So I'm hoping right away, boom, credit to my account. But I don't know, it might not be till tomorrow or the next day. But whatever. And the pants that I ordered to go with the onesie tops for my daughter's future sister-in-law that didn't come for the shower. They have not even freaking shipped yet. They were supposed to come with the other stuff. Then they said by the 17th. And I'm like, oh, of course, they'll arrive on the 17th, the day after the shower. No. Now by the 28th. I mean, they're all Gerber brand. They're all ordered together. I don't know what the deal is with those. And if I see those are freaking coming from China, why the hell? What the hell? The other ones didn't come from freaking China. Like, why are these Gerber ones coming from China? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm a little cranky today. I don't know. I've been very hungry today. And when I left work, I was kind of feeling hungry where my stomach, like I was feeling nauseous. You ever get that where you haven't eaten, then you're like, oh my God, I got to eat something but you can't eat something too heavy because then you'll really feel sick. But you have to eat a little something, you know, or eat slowly because, so, oh my God, my dog's going to want to eat before I go. I told my cousin 6:30, so I'm going to take her quickie walk and listen to my book. I had my beats on. And you really can't hear nothing. And this lady is, I don't know if she's talking to someone or she's listening to something and she's laughing because she has headphones, like attached headphones, not wireless. So, and I have these cupcakes in because I told my son to come pick up the $20 I owe him. And to get the cupcakes. And guess what? He is not. Yeah, she's listening to something and laughing. So, all right. Well, that's my latest thing. I'm kind of obsessing over this guy because I don't know, I felt like we had a connection and I kind of feel like our eyes kind of locked a couple times. I don't know. It could be in my head, you know, all imaginary in my head. I really don't know. I don't know. Really don't know. Don't know why I'm obsessing so much. And now I'm kind of getting discouraged with this other guy. And I kind of told a lie. I told him I'm working till 6. And I don't know. He says, I'll be thirsty by then. Wink. And I'm like, ugh. I don't even want to, you know. And he has a Connecticut number. And he's like, oh, because I used to live in Connecticut. And I'm like, oh my God, are you a scammer? Like, ugh. I just don't know. I really don't. But at least he explained it. That's the reason for the Connecticut area code. The scammers just, you know, and I'll say, why do you have a Texas area code? And there's like, what are you talking about? And they're getting smarter. They're getting, you know, area codes from around here. But, oh, my dog's probably in there barking. Madonna Mia, I don't know. I have a lot to do before my friends come, and I shouldn't have agreed to go Friday night. I don't know what I was thinking. 1, the money. 2, the time. But I don't know. Well, I hope everybody had a good Tuesday, and guess what? Tomorrow is Hump Day, Wednesday. Over that hump, and if y'all are humping tomorrow, well, good for you. All right, and I will talk to you later. Bye.